Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Yoga for Skaters. My name is Ace, and today we are doing a basic lower body stretch. So this is yoga-esque as we put intention behind our movements, but mostly I want to walk us through some basic lower body stretches that you can use after skating, or maybe just in the middle of your day or at the end of your day to just keep everything limber for skating. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started in tabletop position, child's pose, or downward facing dog. So these are your options. You can come into tabletop, so just keeping the shoulders over the wrists, the knees right under the hips, and thinking about finding that core bracing as a means of finding length from the crown of the head, down the length of the spine, all the way through the tailbone. Good. So there's option one. Option two, go ahead and sink it back, tailbone to the heels, arms reach overhead. You can take a moment here, or third option, go ahead and find your way into downward facing dog. Yeah. So wherever you are, we'll take 2 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, soften, find that length through the spine. Yeah, one more inhale through the nose. As you exhale, encouraging release and length. Good. And then we'll all come into that tabletop position. So pull forward from child's pose, come down from down dog. And then go ahead and bring that right foot in between the hands. And if you've got blocks, you're welcome to use those to help you find your way up, or go ahead and just find your way up into this 90-degree lunge. So 90 degrees in the front knee, 90 degrees in the back knee. And then from here, we're going to think about lengthening the tailbone by just bringing the belly button up and back a little bit. You can go ahead and squeeze that left glute, press the left shin down, really root strong through what's making contact with your mat. And then if you'd like, tuck the chin and shift forward ever so slightly. Beautiful. We'll find a moment to hold right here. Once again, using those inhales to make some space. And using the exhales to soften, especially through the front of that left hip here. Nice. So from here, we'll go ahead and let go of that lunge. Come on back to your tabletop position. Perfect. And then from this tabletop position, keep the right knee bent. Take the left leg out to the left. Beautiful. From here, you can stand up nice and tall. And if this feels like a good stretch, stay right here. Or you can bring hands to your blocks or hands to the mat. And you'll start to just push back. We'll push back and come forward 3 times if you're moving through this variation. If you're staying in the stand, that's perfectly all right as well. And then wherever you'd like to hold, if you've been pushing back, there might be some area in that pushback that's a little stickier than others. Take a moment to hold that position. Yeah. For some of us, it might be right here with shoulders over wrists. For others of us, you might be able to get that sit bone back for the hold. We're working to feel this through the groin and that inner left thigh. Take one more inhale. Good. And then as you exhale, go ahead and bring that left leg back underneath the hips. And then we're going to come into a seated position from here. So we're just focusing on this left side for now. As you come into your seat, go ahead and bring the hands behind you. I like to let my fingers point a little out and back. And then you're going to bring that left ankle on top of the right knee. And go ahead and just start to scoot your sit bones towards the right heel. Perfect. And from here, we're in a variation of figure 4. So you might be feeling this through that left glute. Yes. And so the same idea here, we're kind of like letting the left knee relax away from the chest as the right knee hugs in, keeping those sit bones grounded. Take one more inhale. Awesome. And then we're going to scoot the hips back. So scoot those hips back and then hug your right heel to your left sit bone. So we're going to set up like a twist, but we're not going to twist quite yet. So we're here, and if keeping the right knee bent doesn't feel good for you, go ahead and extend that right leg and you're here. So whichever variation you decide, you're going to feel both sit bones grounding, and then you can use both hands to just hug that left knee in and up towards the right shoulder. So think more about kind of the energetic direction that the body's going in versus trying to maybe contort or force ourselves into any specific shape. Yeah. Take one more inhale here. We're still forward facing for the most part. And then go ahead and relax. Nice. You can extend both legs. Shake them out. Good. And then take your time. Come into one of those three positions once again. Child's pose, tabletop, or downward facing dog. Wherever you want to go. And so wherever you are, take a moment just to notice from side to side. We moved through stretch and release for that left hip area, that left leg. So now let's switch and do the right. So come on down to that tabletop position from wherever you are. Step the left foot in between the hands and come up into that 90-90 lunge. Awesome. From here, tailbone lengthens down. Belly button draws up and back. Nice. Press that right shin down. Press the bottom of the left foot down. And if it feels good to just tuck the chin, you can do that. And or maybe shifting forward ever so slightly. Good. Take 2 full breaths here, inhaling into that front of the hip space, right? And as you exhale, just softening, seeing if we can let it be stretch and release versus effort and stretch, right? Go ahead and relax it from there. Bring the hands down. We'll step that left knee back underneath the hips, and we'll set this up for that gate pose variation on the second side. So the left knee stays down, the right leg extends out to the right. So your options are you can stay right here if you feel that stretch, or hands to blocks or to the floor, and then go ahead and sink it back. Start to feel a little more through the inner thigh and maybe up to that groin. A lot of groin pull experience in roller skating. Personally, maybe you have had this experience as well, but I never really knew how to stretch your groin. This is one where you can isolate from side to side. So go ahead and find where you'd like to hold. Once again, you can sit all the way back, or you can find somewhere along the way, or you can stay in that upright gate position. Good. One more full inhale here. Beautiful. And then as you're ready, take your time. We're going to come out of this position and come into your seat. So I like to bring the right knee back under the hip and then just scoot on down. Good. So hands behind you, same thing. That seated figure 4. We'll cross the right ankle this time over the left knee, and then go ahead and scoot your tailbone up towards that left heel as much as you can. Good. Until you feel the stretch. Yeah. And then once again, we've got outer hip targeted here. We've got glute targeted here. All really important spaces that we get to use when we're skating, and they deserve a little bit of love after skating or in between, right? Good. From here, go ahead, take one more deep breath. And as you exhale, scoot the hips back. Good. You can extend that left leg or hug the left foot left heel to the right sit bone. Nice. And then from here, same thing as we did on that other side. We are thinking of sitting up nice and tall, hugging the right knee towards the center left, right? So if this is my center, the sternum, I'm kind of directing that knee up and over to the left. Good. But I'm staying nice and sat up. Good. Full inhale here. And full exhale. Nice. Take one more deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently begin to release. Good. You can extend the left leg, extend the right leg, and just shake it out from here. Awesome. Okay, so keep those legs straight out in front of you. Fingertips reach towards the toes. Little core engagement as you roll all the way back. Beautiful. So we're going to just finish up today this basic stretch routine for the lower body. We're going to finish with a spinal twist. So go ahead and bring the left knee to your chest. And then we're going to roll all the way onto the right side. Good. And if it feels okay to keep that left knee kind of drifting towards the floor, do that. If you want a block or something to kind of keep you propped up, you can do that too. And then left hand in the palm of the right. Reach through those left fingertips, open up, coming into your final spinal twist here. Good. You can bring that right hand to the left knee for a little hold if you like. Take one more full breath. Inhale. Full exhale. Good. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, bring that left hand back to the right. Good. Hug that left knee to your chest as you roll all the way back onto your back. And then scoot back to neutral. Perfect. Extend the left leg. Hug the right knee in. Same thing, second side. We'll take that right leg across the body. Right hand is in the palm of the left. Reach through the right fingertips to open up into your final spinal twist on this second side. Good. 3 deep breaths. Full inhale through the nose. Full exhale. Awesome. Full inhale. Full exhale. Good. One more full inhale here. And as you exhale, bring that right hand back into the palm of the left. Good. Hug your right knee into your chest. Perfect. And then relax both legs, or even out the hips first if you like. Nice. And then just bring those knees gently to your chest. Rock a little side to side. Awesome. And then give yourself a big hug. Give those knees a kiss. They work so hard. Good. And then rock your way up. Awesome. All right. So there is your 10-minute basic stretch for the lower body. This sequence is accessible to all levels. If some of these poses or shapes felt challenging, I encourage you to return to this practice. What you practice grows stronger. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will look forward to seeing you next time on Yoga for Skaters.